When this man stepped into the red phone booth, he didn't notice that the iron door behind him was slowly closing. He inserted a coin to make a call, but the phone was broken and the call didn't connect. He got angry when his $1 was wasted. As he tried to step out, he realized that the iron door wouldn't open. At first, he was surprised and thought it might be some kind of useless prank and that he would be trapped only for a short time. The sun was shining brightly on him, making him more irritated. Two people on their way to work passed by, and he quickly tapped on the glass to ask for help. They came closer. His voice couldn't be heard outside, but they understood what he was trying to say through his gestures. They pushed from the outside while he used all his strength from the inside, but the door didn't move even a little. Slowly, more people started to gather. The two men looked at the clock and realized they had to leave for work. They smiled apologetically and said goodbye. After some time, office workers and laborers also stopped to watch. A strong man came forward and tried to open the door. Even after breaking the handle, he failed. He then tried to break the glass with his body, but it didn't work. Embarrassed, he walked away. An experienced mechanic arrived. He inspected the booth carefully but couldn't find a single screw. He tried lifting it from the edges, but that didn't work either. He reattached the broken handle and left. As the crowd grew, it felt like a small world had formed around him. Some people were polishing shoes, some were selling socks, and others were even stealing food. Still, no one could free him. Helpless, he sat down. A fire brigade truck arrived, and the firefighters surrounded the booth. One man prepared to break the glass, but someone stopped him, fearing the glass shards might fall on the trapped man. Soon, people in green uniforms arrived and said the phone booth belonged to their company. They claimed he would be taken away because of a faulty booth repair. He couldn't understand what was happening and tried to stop them, but his voice still wouldn't come out. The crowd kept telling him not to worry as he was taken away. As the vehicle left the city, the surroundings began to look strange. At a traffic signal, he saw a dead body lying on the road. At the next signal, he saw another man trapped inside a similar red phone booth. That's when he realized this was all a conspiracy. He tried desperately to ask for help, but people thought he was simply waving his hand and smiling in response. He became thirsty, hungry, and completely exhausted. Finally, he lay down in despair. The vehicle reached a deserted area. He remembered his family and looked at the pictures of his wife and son. He couldn't understand what mistake he had made. He saw a military helicopter in the sky and used his last bit of strength to signal for help, but it flew past him. He was taken to a place in the middle of the mountains where many such phone booths were being built. Booths whose doors never opened. Each booth was a prison for one person. A crane lifted him along with the booth and placed him on a conveyor belt. In front of him were many others like him, all trapped. Their fate could not be changed. When your voice is not heard, no one comes to save you. If no one were listening to your voice, what would you choose to change first?